Today is April 13th. Today's quote is entitled, Happy Small. A humble person is happy small. They are not disturbed or upset with their shortcomings. Someone with low self-esteem is unhappy small. They berate themselves for their faults. And some people are only happy big, which is most conditioned souls. So the idea of happy small means that the more we become humble, actually the more happy or satisfied we become. We don't have to be number one. We don't have to compete. We don't have to be envious of anyone. Just realizing that I have Krishna's mercy and I'm an insignificant conditioned soul that somehow has gotten Krishna's mercy. And I may be full of faults, but somehow or other, I'm engaged in devotional service and I have Krishna's mercy. That I may be a fallen soul, but it's Krishna's glory, or it's glorious that Krishna accepts me. That glorifies him, just as Jagai and Madhai glorified Nityananda and especially Lord Chaitanya, because it shows how merciful the Lord is. So the fact that I'm engaged in devotional service, the fact that I have Krishna's mercy, in spite of all my faults, means I can be happy small, knowing that Krishna still accepts me, because my material qualifications, even my lack of spiritual qualification, is not a disqualification, because my only qualification is sincerity. Now, if we're plagued by low self-esteem, it's more difficult to feel happy small, because we don't feel good about ourselves. We lack confidence in ourselves. We think others don't like us or looking down on us. So we feel a need, perhaps, to be better, to feel better about ourselves. And so when we recognize faults, it makes us feel bad. But in Krishna consciousness, in the proper consciousness, if we look at faults, they don't necessarily make us feel bad. We just recognize that they exist. But at the same time, we celebrate the fact that I'm in a process which will purify me of those faults. And we have the mantra, so to speak, that it's okay to be fallen. It's okay to be who I am, because Krishna accepts me this way. It's not necessary to put ourselves down. It's not necessary to be jealous of those who are more successful or better, but actually, we should be happy. Prabhupada asked us to be happy. In fact, in one letter, Prabhupada said, if your godbrothers are more advanced, you should accept them like your guru and serve them. So that's the attitude. In order to be able to do that, we have to be somewhat secure in our own self and our own position. Otherwise, we want to pull people down, or we would be unwilling to support another godbrother or godsister, because then the light would shine on them and we wouldn't be in the limelight and we would feel bad. So that's how low self-esteem can get in the way of our potential to be happy small. But that's our goal as humble devotees. Whatever service Krishna gives us, whatever position Krishna puts us in, we have 1 like or 100,000 likes, one person comes to your class, one person comes to your dance, whatever it is, one person comes to your kirtan. We're not into Krishna consciousness for recognition. We're not into Krishna consciousness for boosting our self-esteem. We're into Krishna consciousness to please Krishna. So we're happy whatever service he gives us. And we do it sincerely and enthusiastically.